Hey, what's going on, all you ghouls and ghosts out there? My name is Mike Macabre, and welcome to the graveyard. As always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But on tonight's episode, we have another reviews and reactions. And who are we doing tonight? Okay, been a hot minute. Lord of the Lost. We're going to be reacting to their official music video to Bazaar, Biara. Not exactly sure. Link to the original video will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. And this request comes to us by Murmuring Rock 2008. Thank you for that lovely request. As always, going into this blind with my off-the-cuff comments. If I recognize a song, I'll definitely let everybody know. I'm going to be as transparent as possible. But no more ghouling around. Let's check it out. All right, Ghouls and Ghosts. Official music video for Lord of the Lost with their song Bazaar, Biara.
Vendors of secrets and sellers of sin, veils of truth on the faces within, cages of nightmares and dreams on display, each with a price that the soul must repay. Wolves in the wool, serpents in silk, traders of time for a taste of spoiled milk. Clockwork illusions ticked up through the night, whispers of wonder and shadows in flight. Puppeteer strings, they twist and they wind when the sane lose their mind. Children of the night, in turmoil we unite. The wonders of our world to explore. Nightmares conspire, everything's when and nothing is why. Cobblestones whisper the tales of the past. Crimson skies, moons made of glass, reflections of fear in the faces that pass. A place out of time where realness won't last. Always full of whispers of futures untold, treasures of torment and pleasures of road. Lanterns of sorrow, the flickers surreal, showing the truths that don't dare to reveal. Walls with the phantoms that dance so divine in the space where the lost and the found intertwine. Children of the night, in turmoil we unite. The wonders of our world to explore.
machine gun fire at the end. Oh, in Mexico. Nice. All right, ghouls and ghosts. Quite a bit to say about this one. See you in the review section. All right, ghouls and ghosts. That was Lord of the Lost with their official music video to Bazaar, Biara. Again, I don't know. I do apologize. Link to original video, as always, will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. And again, this request comes to us by Murmuring Rock 2008. Thank you for that lovely, lovely request. This song had like everything in it, including the kitchen sink. At first, I was quite surprised at the black metal anthem, and then it kind of got soft and lilting, but the juxtaposition worked so well. And there was at points where I was, like I said, with the machine gun fire as bass drums and guitars, very effective. The vocal styling, again, with that deep growling razor blade kind of vocal work, and then it kind of had a rhythm of what you would find in like rap. Honestly, like it would be da 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 da. They would say the one bar and they say another bar, and it's kind of continuous, and they have that certain rhythm where it doesn't flow, but it has those like punctuation marks between each word. It's quite effective. I was kind of, at first I was like, it's weird hearing a rap style in a metal song, or an industrial song for that matter. But it really grew on me. Imagery was absolutely phenomenal. As I said during the reaction, it was from Mexico, and parts of them were in Germany. I assume the 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 performance portions were in Germany, and obviously in the desert was in Mexico. Very beautiful, very meaningful, very thematic, very symbolic. The children of the night unite. I like that. Yeah, hell yeah. Very, very fitting for this channel indeed. Uh, I, I think this was probably. I haven't heard a lot of Lord of the Lost, but I feel this is like one of the most complete, and also one of the most, or one of the harder songs that they've had. Probably the hardest that I've heard from them, if I'm being completely honest. Now that I'm thinking about it a little bit, but fantastic. Love it. Love the guitar tone. Very clean. Everything is crisp. Nothing was overpowered. The drums with the black metal double bass, and they didn't quite have the blast beats, I don't think. I was just mesmerized by everything. It's hard to, like, if I want to just like pinpoint, I should probably watch it again, but I didn't. So, because like I said, usually everything's just right off the cuff, and not to put too much of a fine point to it, but I go into it blind and all that. So I think it just cheapens the whole experience for me, and as a watcher, if I'm like I watch it 6 times in a row after I first react to it, that way, or if I like look up information about the song or about the band, then it leaves no room for interaction between me and you people, the fans, people that watch this. Ask me questions. I can ask huge questions that I don't know. So I that's why I prefer to do it that particular way. Just how I do it. That's my modus operandi, if you will. But I do digress. Oh, drums. I love the drums, but specifically, it was the keys that set the tone, the atmosphere, because you can just have a hard song. Yeah, it'll get your blood pumping. But this one had just so much more than the hardest going for it. The keys, the piano work, it had a juxtaposition, a lilting quality that made it atmospheric, mysterious, and it was very dark and ominous. And I'm here for it. And I don't think that would have been solely achieved with just the hard uh, guitars and the drums and the bass, and of course the Chris Harm vocals as well. His vocal range in this song was on point too, from the highs, the mids, and like that that really guttural growl at the end, and for as sustained as it was phenomenal. So yeah, high marks from me. That being said, score. Now this for me was the hardest part. I had to think really long and hard, and I continued to think about it as I'm doing my review section, because it might change. At first, I was like, "Is this a definite five skulls?" Excuse me, and I'm like, "Well, let's look at it a little bit objectively here." Phenomenal vocals, juxtaposition between the hard and the heavy and the lilting atmosphere that is presented, the imagery, the locations, cinematography, everything. Yes, five skulls out of five. Absolutely happy with that score for all the reasons I just stated. And at first, I was going to give it 4.5. And I kept thinking, and it kept growing on me, and it turned into this huge thing. So, yep, five skulls for all those reasons. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of reviews and reactions. As always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you're missing more of my reaction videos. Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But as always, ghouls and ghosts, stay scared.